Hello, thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a, whoops, I knocked over your incense, Aquarius. Sorry. Full moon to a new moon love reading for Aquarius placements. That was very clear. I always burn incense for you all because you're air signs. I think I picked pine today as the scent, in case anyone's wondering. Yeah, full moon to the new moon for May. We are going to take a look at the skeletons in your closet when it comes to love. So a little bit different of a reading, but that's because this is the full moon with the lunar eclipse. So energies are a little bit more, full moon brings things to the surface. Lunar eclipse tends to can force an issue and force you to look at things regardless of whether you want to or not. So skeletons in your closet for you, for your person on your mind. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards to see where in this relationship what's just kind of sitting on the surface that needs to be looked into more, needs to be, dug into deeper. Right. So for Aquarius placements, skeletons in the closet, here comes to love. See, we have the 9. Wow. Okay, we have the star came out reversed. I'm not going to read it that way, but I will remember that it did. So we have the Tower, the 9 of Cups, and the Star. I feel. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like Aquarius, what this is like you get, like the skeleton in your closet is that you get, it's like you're shocked immediately by a relationship. Like the Tower, it's like something about a moment of humility attracts you to this person. A fall from grace, but it's not, it's just, the Tower is taking something that is on a pedestal and bringing it down to earth. And that's why I say a moment of humility. There's something about a moment of humility that like will attract you to someone, and then they feel like a wish fulfillment immediately. It feels like this wish fulfillment comes in very quickly. And so you, like with the 9 of Cups, right? Like you set the table for the 10th cup. You're ready for this person to sit down at your table and have all the emotional vulnerability and love and fulfillment. Then we have the Star. You want to feels like you want to expand the relationship, and your hope. This is a really beautiful energy, Capricorn. Sorry, Aquarius, because you're like, I want to expand the relationship. Let's explore things. It's your own energy. It's very exploratory. It's very hopeful, wishful, looking out for the future, expansive. To me, you're the humanitarians of the Zodiac. So this is like a humanitarian card. So it's like you look at this relationship, there's a purity to it and an innocence. But I feel like what it's saying is that you almost look to expand the relationship before, like this energy feels like it's moved along in a relationship and it's not in the beginning. I feel like almost the skeleton in your closet is that you start a relationship like ahead of where the relationship actually is in the real world. Like the relationship is farther ahead than what it's showing to everyone else. Like in the 3-dimensional, it looks different than what is actually, than where you are with it, is what it feels like. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could pull away from, I feel like they almost like this, then this energy becomes overwhelming. You're like, I need to pull away to get a fresh perspective. but I'm not sure what you were pulling away from, because it doesn't feel like there's much grounded. So it feels like you pull away from yourself. You pull away from your wishes. Okay, we're going to see for your person. Energies here, we have Mars, we have Scorpio, Aries, your energy, Aquarius, and the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, water sign. Let's see, for person, Aquarius is mine, skeletons in my closet. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Swords. Okay, interesting. This twos, okay, so the Two of Cups. So, skeleton in your person's closet. Unity and harmony, and then they procrastinate. It's like they procrastinate on the unity and harmony in a relationship. I had a feeling another two was going to come out, because we've got, now 3 twos here. And the High Priestess. The skeleton in your person's closet feels like they focus a lot on unity and harmony and coming together with a person, a new relationship. But then something about this also makes them stuck in their head. I feel like what this is saying is that they, this is almost like your person might pick up, especially with the High Priestess here. Your person is probably very intuitive. The High Priestess, the Two of Cups. This person might pick up messages even in their dreams from the universe, right? She is connected. This is supposed to symbolize the pillars in the traditional High Priestess card. She's very connected to the spiritual world. This person picks up on things about a connection, but then it's like procrastinating on it being said. There's something about blocking their heart off as well in a connection. Not being able to make a decision. I feel like staying too long in like a unity and harmony, because they block themselves off from seeing certain things. It's like it said they connect to their intuition and trust that. Twos are about self-reflection. I feel like your person might get in a very self-reflective state as well. In love or in relationships, that could be detrimental. We have the Princess of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's a curious energy. Your person is very curious, also very idealistic with the Princess of Swords. All right, let's see for this connection. What needs to be looked into deeper that's just on the surface? So energies for your person. We have more waters with the High Priestess, the Two Cups, the Two Swords, a little bit of air. Another two coming out. Interesting. Okay, so in this connection we have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So what it looks like what needs to be looked into deeper is the passion, the spark in this connection. It looks like you feel it, but then wish about it and think about expanding it. And this person wants unity, but then they don't talk about certain things and they trust the universe. And so it's like the actual desire and the connection, the actual spark and the passion that's there. The creativity, too, that this connection brings. Like how creative it is. We have the Seven of Swords. So both withholding information from one another, trying to plan, trying to be logistic about something. Look at the logistics of it, learning lessons from the past as well. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Finding a balance in the material world while emotions are stormy. So something about like stormy emotions and planning and the desire and the connection. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. There's a young energy here with 2 pages coming out at the bottom. With the Star card coming out too, that could be a child involved. Maybe we'll see what comes out. Maybe on your side, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, with the Tower for Aquarius. The Tower, please. Why is the Tower here? With Strength. Okay. The Tower, it feels like what happens is that someone, it's like you, in love and relationships, you let yourself really be blown over by someone, right? The Tower is usually like there's lightning striking it. You let yourself be really taken because you've held yourself back in the past. Strength is a card of acceptance, unconditional love, being fearless. But there's a lot of, it's about taming the wild beast inside of us as well. She has tamed the lion. That's why the lion is allowing her to put her hand in its mouth. So I feel like you exercise, not only is there like a passion invigorated, but this passion is coming from taming something at the same time. Okay. 9 of Cups. I'm not going to take those. But yeah, it's like you let yourself get really fearless in a relationship too. Probably with the Tower and Strength. Like I said, there's a fearless energy to the card. 9 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. So it's kind of like all this wishing that you do with the 9 of Cups and the hoping. It actually causes you a lot of mental stress and anxiety. And it makes you feel like I feel like it triggers you. I almost feel like your own emotional vulnerability and desire for the emotional vulnerability triggers your past, and you start taking on the 10 of Swords. You feel defeated by your own emotions, and it almost feels like you feel like, no, why would I try and be emotionally vulnerable again? Because you feel so defeated by past efforts. Okay, let's see. The Star, please clarify. Okay. Knight of Swords. So more of your energy. Air energy, Aquarius. I feel like you talk, there's a lot of talk about expansion in a relationship. A lot of talk of, and you rushing quickly to do this. But there's not really anything that becomes grounded. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, there isn't, and aside the Page of Pentacles, the 2 Pentacles, we don't have any earth energy out here. So there's not a lot of grounding energy. I feel like the skeleton here in the closet is that you rush in, you rush to expansion. Again, you rush to expand a relationship before it's even a relationship. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't look like a relationship, but you're already expanding it as if it is, talking about it as if it is, like Knight of Swords, changing your day-to-day routine, habits, behaviors, because the Knight of Swords understands that by changing those things, you affect quick change in other areas of your life. And the Knight of Swords is the quickest moving knight. Very quick with words, too. But I feel like this just means that that's a lot of talking about it, but again, not really grounding it. All right, let's see. 2 of Cups for your person. Almost wanted to come out. 3 of Swords. Yeah. This person I feel stays too long in unions, and it's like they break their own heart. They've gotten their heart broken, and they need to forgive. They need to forgive themselves for the past, really. That's the skeleton in their closet, is that they let themselves, I feel like they hold on to, yeah, they haven't forgiven past connections. Two of Swords with the Emperor. This person is very, this person might be very structured, very routined, and it's like they very much stand in their, this is what I'm doing, and that's why they only see two sides of something. They can only see it one way or another way. This person has a hard time removing the blindfold and seeing things from multiple angles. I think it takes a lot for them, and it feels like a skeleton in their closet. This person could have also let a masculine energy, like it's a skeleton in their closet that they let a masculine energy make decisions for them in the past. And in the current energies, they can't, it's like they can't make a decision now because their structure is gone. Because that masculine energy, this emperor energy, isn't there anymore. And so they feel like, the two swords, very black and white. So they feel like they can only see things from one way, or one of two ways. The High Priestess with the Nine of Wands. So the reason that your person relies on their intuition a lot is because they've been through a really long journey. This person's a bit of a wounded warrior. They feel not recognized or accomplished for what they have been through. And so they probably, it looks like they don't express that though. Like, and I almost feel too like a skeleton in their closet is that they sit in a knowing of the potential that a relationship has to be a long, arduous journey. And it's like, because they have this knowing with the High Priestess, because they're connected, and because they can see this long journey, and it's almost like this person sees it before it's happening. And I feel like this person might have a hard time seeing, okay, I have to go on this hard journey. It's like they know they have to go on the journey, but they have a hard time actually making the move to go. Okay, let's see. With the Ace of Wands for the connection. Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is most likely connected to your energy, Aquarius, because we have the Nine of Cups up here. So both of you probably a little more so, it's like see this desire, the potential that this relationship has, that this connection has, as a wish fulfillment. And you're patiently waiting for this desire to be like spoken of, or to be lit or something. But it's like that's what it's saying, that needs to be looked at deeper, that's sitting on the surface, that there's this desire, like a wish. It's like the desire's there, but you're patiently waiting for it to come in. So you can't get to the desire yet. Neither of you can. It exists. The desire is already here with the Ace of Wands, but you can't achieve the desire yet. It's still a wish at the moment. You're not actually feel in the desire. All right, the Page of Swords with the Seven of Swords. This is a lot of your energy here as well. Seven of Swords is one of your cards, Aquarius. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords, the Star. This is the second time the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. King of Wands again with the Emperor. You could have some, oh wow, and Strength. You could have some Aries and Leo in your chart, or just fire in general. But you coming up strong here in this reading. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. What's being withheld? This is a weird message. What's being withheld needs to be looked into more closely. And I feel like what that means is that what both of you are not saying to one another needs to be said. I think that's really all that it is. The Page of Swords is coming out saying, a focus on, look at it, look at everything from all angles. Oh, this might be, this might be more message for your person, even though it's your cards, because I feel your person is the one that has a hard time seeing something from all angles. So, yeah, look around. Maybe your person is the one that needs to be a little more idealistic, but I do feel like it's both of you, especially with the Ten of Swords coming up here. There's this need of both of you to think more idealistically about the things that you're withholding from one another that need to be said. Okay. Let's see, the Two of Pentacles. With the Four of Cups. All right, there's a lot of emotional removal here at the end. The Two of Pentacles, right? Balancing in the material world because there's emotional turmoil. Four of Cups being removed, pulled away from the emotions. So there's something that's not being addressed when it comes to an emotional turmoil. Doesn't necessarily need to be in this connection. I almost feel like it's not, because I don't feel a sense of ungratitude in either of you. Especially you have the Nine of Cups. This person wants unions. There's the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. I almost feel like this is a separate situation, that someone or both of you are not in a place of being grateful for what you've manifested. So you might both be a little emotionally removed right now because there is turbulent emotions around you. One or both of you might just be trying to say, okay, whoops. I have to balance these things in the material world, right? Four of Cups too, just pulling back to get a different perspective on emotions, meditation, rest, emotions being too heavy so they can't be looked at really. And then we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, definitely a lot of fire energy here, Leo and Aries specifically, and your energy. All right, so Seven of Wands, knowing that you know something, being very convicted, but not saying it, right? Just defending it because of your convictions. It's an action of defense, not saying it out loud, but acting in defense because of your convictions and beliefs. Okay, let's see. One card for Aquarius, please, to end this reading. One card for Aquarius placements. All right, one card for person on Aquarius placements. Mind. One card, person, Aquarius mind. Okay, I think that was two. It was. I'll take them both. All right, for Aquarius, we have 25. Emotional energy. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. Right. Well, my Four of Cups is the card of gratitude, so this might be speaking more to you, Aquarius, the Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and needing to just accept that your emotions are there. They're messengers. They're telling you something. Your feelings are informing your body, your brain, your senses, right? It's all, everything is connected. So your emotions are just another tool to provide you with information about yourself, your surroundings. And so it's saying they should be paid apt attention. And then for your person, we have card number 2 and number 20. I think it's really funny that these cards came out for your person, because there's so many. We have 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, High Priestess number 2, and then we have number 2, Radical Curiosity, coming out, and then number 20, which is a 2. Enough. So I feel like your person is really in a place of a lot of self-reflection right now. In a place of dreams, cooperation. They're really trying to figure something out right now. Radical Curiosity, seeing as if for the first time every time. And 20, you were born enough. Lovely. So Radical Curiosity, yeah, I feel like your person needs to be radically curious right now, and be confident that they're born enough so that they can be really curious. Number 24, Empty. The ending and beginning is it lie at either side of the same door. All right. So Aquarius, this is what I have for you. Hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Like and subscribe if so. Let me know in the comments. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you at your next reading. Bye-bye.